Shall we start?
Fight, so that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you.
I carry the very future of our realm. A future Liu Bei's wife strove to protect, and I shall protect him with my life. Let us go. Whatever it takes.
Let's go.
We must get to Lord Liu Bei. Come on!
Now. That name means nothing. He stands alone. Surround him.
And bring it on!
I'll take you all on
The enemy
at once.
officer has been defeated.
Dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
My blade was cutting nothing but air.
Bear witness to my power.
All my might.
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
All my might.
Now, I, Zhong shall be your adversary.
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day. Now,
Let's go.
So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here. That man's a whirlwind.
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no
The enemy
mercy
officer
and hunt them down.
has been defeated.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Rough brave hero without equal. A true army warned
The enemy officer
so
has
that's
been
who
defeated.
Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Now,
I'm still waiting for a real challenge! Bear witness to
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Countering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
You seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
This ain't looking good. If we don't bounce back here, we're up for the slaughter. Bear witness to my power.
Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer has been
No
defeated.
need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
So, we've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed. There's still some stragglers. If only we could go help them as well.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
this isn't over. This isn't over. Not done yet.
The enemy officer
I'm still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
The enemy officer
To have you here is all I need. I'm counting on you, now and beyond.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right! You've taken care of those trying to cross the bridge. No, there are still some stragglers. I'd better go help them out. Move forward!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here! Begin the advance. All units, march!
Now, I will break you!
The enemy officers hindering our
The enemy
people's
officer
escape have been fought
has
off.
been defeated.
There don't seem to be any more stragglers.
Let's go. The ones blocking our allies' path sure have taken a beating. Now it's time to join my brother!
Made it. Wait, Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It is good to see you safe. It is difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer. So, this is everyone then. It seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still, we must move on for now.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard will stop it in their tracks.
So Liu
Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road
The enemy
that can
officer
only be
has
traveled
been
while
defeated.
sacrificing people along the way.
The enemy officer
Liu Bei,
has been
I
defeated.
have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Yun, good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for us. You have my eternal gratitude.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
All forces of the enemy officer
with every man available.
defeated.
Start the advance!
The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect! I, One, shall take you on!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. Ah, Zhuge Liang, you made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements.
I wasn't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans into place.
We fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Excellent display of strength. We shall fight again. The enemy officer
All of them
has been
continue to
defeated.
follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle
The
almost
enemy officer
defies belief.
has been defeated.
Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao?
Shan't waver!
I must ascertain this for myself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy
It's
officer
impressive
has been
that you've
defeated.
come all this way with this many civilians. Your abilities may indeed be a threat.
I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now, Liu Bei! The victory! I am ready. Time to act.
The enemy officer
I shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
So you've come to face us instead of accompanying Liu Bei. Very bold.
Our allies are doing well. Keep going.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Gotcha!
A true warrior of the three kingdoms. In every sense of the word.
Shared waiver.
To have you here is all I need. I'm counting on you, now and beyond.
Alright, come on! I can handle you, no problem!
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
I will not allow you to block our path.
We will break through.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
How incredible! You really are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
So, you stand before us despite the odds. We don't expect anything less from you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Stay sharp!
All my might.
Time to act.
Gotcha!
I challenge you to battle.
Let's end it. Prepare yourself.
Shared waiver.
Yeah!
warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Now. Bear witness to my power.
Gotta be quicker than that.
The enemy officer
I can barely
has
hold
been
my
defeated.
weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
Bring him down.
Let's go now. Get serious. There we go. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Now. Looking rough.
This is how it's done.
Time to act.
Bear witness to my power. Let's end this.
I see you. Touch your back. Time to act.
Let's end it. It's looking rough. Let's end this.
Counting on you.
I've been waiting for this. Struggling out here. Touch your back. Got you. Concentrate. Let's end this. Bear witness to my power. Bear witness to my power.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
Let's end it.
Gotta be quicker.
Bear witness to my power. been easy.
How could we have
The
let them
enemy
slip
officer
past us like
has
this?
been defeated.
I suppose we have no options now except retreat.
Go.
I can hardly believe we fended off Lord Cao Cao's massive army. Truly, I've been blessed with the finest of comrades.
I commend your outstanding bravery and fine judgment. With you in our ranks, we may yet make Lord Liu Bei's dream a reality.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
Cao Cao has been defeated. As such, it falls to me to stop Liu Bei here.
I've lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, you best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? This is my last.
What a strange fog. We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
Let's go.
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. I will never allow them to do as they wish, for it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, then this is where our paths diverge. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The casualties were significant. However, it went better than we imagined. We not only protected the people of Jing, but have also managed to defeat the massive force Cao Cao sent our way. The valor of Lord Zhang Fei and Lord Jiao Yun goes without saying, but your feats were just as astounding. Thanks to your presence on the battlefield, my plan was more effective than I expected. I'm glad to have miscalculated. It is an officer's duty to be aware of his own capabilities. Too much modesty is simply unnecessary. Now then, since we've completed our retreat, there's no reason for us to stay. Let us quickly head to Jingxia, where Lord Liu Qi awaits. Once we rendezvous there, we may even be able to counterattack. If we can inflict a defeat upon Cao Cao and weaken him, getting Wu to join us will be much easier. We will have to keep on fighting for now. All of you will be vital in helping us get through this trying time. I must admit, I did not understand, at first, what Lord Liu Bei meant when he said he had taken Jing. It seems that he is much more interesting and much more ambitious than I had initially thought.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems. just want our life to remain as it is.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. I miss the days when thieves were timid. Got a quiz for you. One day while on a march, Lord Cao Cao's horse...
I do not care who rules this place. This is my home.
So you're saying Cao Cao will soon seize the
I'm
reins?
surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord SHU used...
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little...
Cao Cao and Lord Liu Bei once fought side by side.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu.
Thank you for your help at Changlan. Without you, all would have been lost. I don't know if I would have survived without your help there. Truly, you're... Being with you made me feel so safe. I felt that way from the moment we met. Yes, the best I felt in years. To be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside you. It's all I wanted. And it came to be. Now that you're here, What did I do? It's okay, you can tell me. Nothing you say will bother me. Did I do something in my sleep? If so, that too was the real me. Earlier, I said that this place is what I had been seeking. And I was trying to put into words why it was that I sought after you and Lord Liu Bei. But I've just realized. His generosity truly knows no bounds. And you never asked me to be someone I'm not. This is where I can truly be myself. I feel I can tell you anything. I've always wanted a friend like you. Being with you really is like a dream. I hope we will continue to have many nights like this one.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha.
that man who came by recently?
Let's go.
All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei! Forward march! Okay! Forward! Can any of you keep up with me?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Would you look at this blowhard? I'll smash you down to size. Move forward!
This looks like a good spot to stay put.
Done very well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I mustn't get ahead of the pack. We shall hold off here.
Take this!
Okay. This is the enemy officer.
All
Has
units,
been defeated.
commence the charge.
The enemy
Time
officer
has come.
has been defeated.
Everyone, get ready!
Advance! Stick close to me, now! We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces. Take that!
Movement, blast! This is our time to shine.
Take this! Is that it?
Nothing good comes from Russia. Should we make a stop here?
The enemy officer
That one
has
would
been
put up a
defeated.
good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
Take that!
Time to attack. There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing! You are
The
a
enemy
swift and
officer
deadly warrior.
has been defeated.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. You dare to come out here alone?
I'll make you regret that decision.
I see
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Take this! Take this! Take this! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
wrong? Things don't look too good.
Arms at the ready. It's time to work together.
I'll leave this area to you. Looking rough. It's thorny. But you walk it with shadow.
Let's throw them into chaos with an ambush!
This appears to be as far as we go.
An ambush is a craven tactic. All my might. All my might. We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Looking rough.
Gotcha.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Take this.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened. I've proved I'm a true warrior. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
You're done.
Time to...
All my might.
Pressure invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
All my might. Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect plan failed.
Our allies are doing well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Whoa. Whoa. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Is that it?
Let's go.
Take that.
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
For a real challenge.
Trust in my skill.
Concentrate. All my might. Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer
Neither my heart nor
has
my
been
spear
defeated.
have broken. We shall meet again. Take that. Concentrate.
The time is now.
Time to act. Gotta be quicker than that.
This is my power. Now, all my might.
The enemy
I
officer
know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Time to act. I've been waiting for this. Oh my God! Take this! Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat.
Solitude on the battlefield. We must be good. Let us fight!
Looking rough.
Bear witness to my power.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Counting. Looking rough. Time to end this. You'll go no further. Time to act.
Got you! Jump up! Rough.
Time to act.
Oh my God!
Time to act. Time to attack. To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
Go no further.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This victory belongs to all of us.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Liu Qi, the ruler of Changsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to...
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangxia in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Zhang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
I just want our life to remain as it is.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch.
Got a quiz for you. One day while on a march.
Another war?
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know. Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei.
Someone said a massive army is on its way.
There's a long...
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. My chagrin is undeniable, and yet, abandoning my ambitions would be even more unbearable. That would be the same as abandoning myself, the man who is loved by his people. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means?
Indeed. Lord Sun Quan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I just want to be sure I choose the right one. I need to know that they have what it takes to rule the land. That's why I have my heart set on minding my own business, until I find the right lord. Well, at least I did anyway. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming, and give the signal to loose our flames. Lord Zhou Yu is making the necessary preparations. You focus on forecasting the winds. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous.
You've truly brought a storm upon my head this time, eh? Honestly, I've been running this way and that, thanks to your exploits. Well, I admit, I don't mean to seriously admonish you. Rather, I'm actually quite thankful. You gave me the final push I needed to get my thoughts in order after being lost for a long time. I must confess, I've been perplexed by the issue for some time now. You're striving to become someone, whereas I haven't even been trying. I've just been existing in obscurity. I used to struggle greatly in communicating with others, and my hard work was constantly met with mockery. It was then that Master Shui Jing took me under his wing. I had begun seeing the world as unfairly obtuse, even when my efforts were finally recognized. I found the idea of choosing my own path burdensome, let alone actually walking it. It was thanks to you that I was able to reform my attitude, and for that, I am forever grateful. What are you saying? You came to me at the deepest point of my slump. What we give and receive determines our fates with one another. Master Shui Jing told me that. You hold so many bonds with different people and have discovered your own path. I think others see you as one who provides guidance. It may take different forms, but you have the gratitude of those around you. I know that to be true, as I'm one such person. I hope that we can stay close as we continue upon our own paths, the ones we've chosen for ourselves without hesitation.